been to Bushworks of YouTube with a new OBS setup. Weren't we expecting it? Weren't we expecting me to go all rainbow and nonsense? Welcome to the Pokemon Scarlet Indigo Disc post-game part 1. Because I am going to divide this into segments. I have been trying to find certain things in this game that connect to the Indigo Disc, including one thing that you're not going to see in this stream, but you'll see at the very beginning of the next one later today, that blew my mind. I wasn't even trying to find this, but boy did it find me. Plus, come next stream, I'm going to get serious about trying to complete the Pokédex for the Indigo Disc. Not that I haven't already been doing that. You'll see what I mean fairly soon. But for right now, let's go right back to the home region of Paldea and find out what else has been added to the storylines of some of the main characters of Naranja Academy. Sorry, I hiccuped there. I don't know what that was. I'm trying to do this in a way where it makes sense and that it's cohesive, but in a way where I'm also getting stuff done. This is going to be a shorter stream for sure, but here we go! We have the Growlithe that was given to me by, I don't remember her name, but she's in this game. Spoiler, in case you haven't been watching my Area Zero thing. She also shows up in the Terrarium. No, that's wrong. The Terrarium. So, yeah. I've only just started leveling him up and walking with him, and he is indeed a good boy. So, I found this out a little bit later. You can't take on the Pokemon League, but you could still get that league's official medal by taking on the Academy Ace Tournament. That, I'm not showing that. There's no reason for me to show that right now. If there is, I will find out later. No. We need to go to one of these classrooms. And I'm not talking about the guy who wants a sweet herb. I'm talking about another conversation with Brenton. Come on, wake up. You know her name. Nemona. Conversation with Nemona, Arvin, and Penny. So let's start off with the schoolyard. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just saw these exclamation marks and it hit me. We got more story. So, let's find her. Gosh dang it. She's somewhere. Oh, there she is. I've got a couple of Pokemon, but I think we're gonna mostly stick to Growlithe. Ooh, hey, Brenton! That might have been too high of a voice. Great timing! I've been having the hardest time lining up opponents to battle. Oh no. But now I found you, in the schoolyard no less. It'd be silly not to bow, what you say? Oh, I got Mew, so sure. I'm sure this will work out. I knew I could count on you. There's a chance my team is not battle ready. Oh. Never mind. You spent 2 whole hours battling Pokemon with Nemona. Because having an actual battle would not make any sense. Good stuff. Gotta step up my game so I'll be ready in time for that Academy Ace Tournament. I know I sprang my battle fever on you out of nowhere. Thanks for being up for it. That's it? That's it? What the heck? I didn't even get an item! What? Maybe we'll find more Nimona stuff later. Let's see if it pops up. Yeah, she's in the cafeteria now, but no, we're not gonna see her yet. We gotta do this in this order again. So, Arvin, a lot's been happening in Area 0. How have you been, buddy? I was focusing so hard, I didn't even notice you, bud. I know. Pretty rare to see me actually studying, right? But I'm at a pretty good stopping point. How about a break? I could use a change of scenery. I don't know where we're going. Huh. I think this is the first time I've seen Arvin's dorm. Oh, and there's Mabelstiff. Yay! What do you think? Welcome to Ches Arvin. Well, Ches Arvin and Mabelstiff, really. It's... It's surprisingly clean. That's a statement. Why is that surprising? I'll have you know that I clean every single day. Mostly because Mabelstiff sheds a lot, but still. Anyways, about the reason you saw me studying in the classroom like that. I went back and read the pages about the Herba Mystica in the Scarlet book again. It made me remember how things were back when Mabelstiff was all weak and everything. I couldn't seem to do anything to help him, and boy, it sure didn't feel good. Remember, I got the completely wrong idea when I was voicing him in the original Let's Play, so... Good stuff. Of course, I'm really glad that I was able to find all the Herba Mystica together with you. Well, apparently there's another back in the terrarium, I guess. But there's got to be other people who are still suffering the same way I was back then, worrying about their Pokemon that are sick or hurt. So don't laugh, okay? I won't. I decided that I'm gonna become a cook. Oh, I thought you were about to become a doctor. I'm gonna make super healthy food, bursting full of the stuff Pokemon need to feel great. He does cook, so I'll be behind you all the way. Yeah, and thanks. I knew I could count on you to be all supportive like that. The culinary world might be a bit different, but I swear, I'm gonna be just as famous as my mom. So I guess I can close the book on my little hunt to find myself. It's time to start a new chapter, one that's all about working towards my new dream. And hey, feel free to stop by my room anytime. Mabelstiff will always be glad to see you. Ooh. Okay, well, all this sounds like Arvin's story has been complete. But we'll check later. That was a long animation just to say hi to that dog. So now I could go to Arvin's dorm room. But that's about all I can do. Penny, how are you doing? How's Team Star? Are you fitting in more? This isn't the art room, so let's see what you have been up to. Oh, hey, Brenton. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the voice from Pokemon Master EX, but I'll try. Welcome to my classroom. All the students here are in the STEM track, just like me. So, there's something I want to talk to you about. But not here. Let's go somewhere we can talk in private. I don't think I can get the accent. She's originally from Galar. she made that very clear in Pokemon Masters EX. And okay, there's V's! There's so many V's! Also, why is your room almost pitch black? This is my room. Make yourself at home. Kinda crowded? It's nice. I'll lie and say it's nice. I know, right? Being surrounded by my VVs and figurines is my kind of heaven. Anyways, you must be wondering why I brought you here. It's about my Teen Star friends. They really mean the world to me. I love them all so much that I got scared that they weren't gonna fit in okay or be happy at school. That's why I've been sorta spying on them since they came back. But it turns out I didn't need to worry. They're already having a great time. And now I feel bad that I didn't have it in me to believe in them in the first place. They've all grown so much, but I haven't changed since Operation Starfall. I'm still scheming up ways to fix things by myself instead of having a little faith. Both answers are correct. But you do need to learn to believe in them more. Yeah, I know. I promise I'll try. But it might take me a little while to get there. Huh? I feel better after talking it out with you, Brenton. So thanks. And I want you to know you're a really important friend to me, too. That goes for Nimona as well, and even Arvid and Koraidon. Don't have Koraidon suddenly pop up in this room, then it will be really cramped. You know, I don't normally like having people in my room. But you're an exception. Stop by for a chat or whatever anytime. Till our next confab then, Hasta Vista. Hasta Vista, Penny. I did not get that voice down right at all. Where'd Penny go? Where'd Penny go? She went up and just left? Can we track her on the computer? Alright, fine. Oh, wow. I did not even notice that poster there for a Palafin. That looks neat. I don't think I spent enough time looking at Arvin's room. But I can always visit again later. Whoa, okay, that's new. Let me check. I guess we will check on Nimona, because that was a very, very short sparring match. And I feel like there should have been more to that, so let's see what she's up to now. So you're good for a battle, right? Great! Meet you at the schoolyard in a minute. Hold on. You're Nimona, right? Like the student council president? That Nimona who might be obsessing over battles and that's why we need to resolve her storyline? Yep, that's me! Yeah, maybe some other time. I'll casually walk away now, bye. Brenton! Hola! So, who was that? Oh, him? Don't know who he was. Gosh dang it, Nimona. I was just munching on my sandwich, and I heard him bragging about his tough Pokemon, so I invited him to a battle. I wonder what Pokemon he's gonna use. Can't wait to see. You do know he's not battling you now, right? Wait, I forgot to get his contact info. How are we supposed to plan when we'll be facing off? Sorry. Oh well, I'll make sure we battle next time I run into him. You know, that whole contact with eyes and initiate train your battle thing. Anyways, guess you came to get some grub, huh? Well, I'm not one to stand between someone and their meal. Catch you later. She said my line. Okay, I guess I'll just keep chasing her, but nope! Instead, we are going to talk to two of the Team Star members, I guess. I don't know if there's anything else for Arvin, but we're gonna do this. So where are they? Are they in the back of the library where that flickering girl is? Because that's a normal thing to happen? No? Cool! Let's try upstairs. I'm kidding. Let's continue down here. Like I said, I'm gonna cut most of this out in the YouTube version of the video. So I have no idea what I'm doing. They could be anywhere, and it could take me however long amount of time it's gonna take me to find them. Which could amount to how long I am trying to stretch out this sentence right now, but who knows? I don't know exactly what I'm doing. There's some Pokemon hint under here. I don't know what the point of that is, but it's kind of cool to see, even though it kind of makes me jealous that I can't have my Pokemon out and about. But there's plenty of other Pokemon that's out and about with other trainers, and I don't really know what else to talk about. Where are they? I don't see them. Did I pass them? I think it'd be pretty easy to find people dressed like that in a really, really tall person. You would really think that. I can't find them anywhere. I am not joking. There must have been some place I didn't go where they were supposed to load. I'm talking about the video game, but is that them? No, that's not them. Where are they? It says they're located here. It took me a little bit to find Penny, but oh, you know what? They're probably by these. Oops, over here, maybe? Please, I'm begging. Where are they? Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess I'll just keep running around until their hairstyle pops up. Start going near the NPCs that I do see. Maybe it will bring up a cutscene. Could talk to them too. That probably would be a good idea. Why would I bother doing something like that? There's part of me that's tempted to actually talk to people. But I'm trying to find two that should be together. Unless they're right outside those stupid double doors, and the game didn't bother trying to tell me that. I don't know where they are. I'll say I didn't try anything. Yikes. This is the worst telegraphed event so far. You would think they stick out like sore thumbs. And this is why we did part 1, people. This. Some things are gonna take longer than others, which apparently means finding 2 people dressed up like they're in Halloween costumes is going to take longer than it will take for me to... I don't have a good example. We'll just leave it at that and be on our way. They are not here, okay? They are not here. I'm going right outside those stupid doors, past the flickering drift loon, and I am going to see if they are standing right there. Because unless I talk to every single person, they are not showing up. So far. So where are they? I won't go down the stairs because that's past Naranja Academy. Gotta be somewhere. I wouldn't think they would be behind the school, but who knows sometimes? Who knows? Game ain't perfect. I'll never say it's perfect. I still enjoy it, but it ain't perfect. Sorry. Wish you didn't turn into a headless, textureless person. That was a fun thing that happened at one point. Alright, well, at least now I can prove that we can fly around with Koridon, but there is a very, very fickle skybox above me, so I'm gonna try to be careful when doing that. Oh my gosh, game. It really just feels like you want me to talk to every single NPC, and even then I'm not 100% sure if that's going to activate that or not. You know what would be faster? Giving the sweet herba mystica to that teacher, because yes, I have one. That would be faster than this. That is an absolutely perfect analogy. I'm gonna check down here just quickly. No, I'm not gonna check the whole plaza. I'm just kind of checking the main section. Alright, time for everyone's favorite portion. How many NPCs do I have to talk to? Who knows, maybe it will actually activate the mission going back into the place. I don't know, but I'm just gonna start talking to everyone. Are they all saying the same thing? No. No, they're not. Next thing you know, I'll have to talk to the books too. Wait, what happened to the coin flip person? Was that in a different area? I'll talk to her last. Oh, it was them! Because they didn't have speech, but... Oh! Oh, that's why I couldn't find them! Yo, Brenton! Not every day we get to see him around the academy, huh? For sure. We're not in the same grade as Brenton either, so it's lucky we bumped into him. You doing alright, pal? Not sure what to make of that dumbfounded look you got on there. Dude! You went full academy on me! What else am I supposed to think? I should have looked at the hairstyle. I should have known that people without dialogue should have been who I should have talked to. I feel like I know you. At least the one in the red shirt. Oh, that's right. I forgot we're not wearing our usual outfits today. Oh, man, now that you mention it, I guess this is the first time you're seeing us looking all proper in our academy uniforms, huh? Yeesh, now I feel all awkward about it. But hey, let's clear things up. It's me, Giacomo, or DJ Vice when you catch me at the deck. Gary here, but I'm sure that was obvious. Less so. We came in today to take some makeup tests. Listen to that music though. Figured it was about time we started clawing back all that learning we missed out on while we were holed up in our bases. Our Teen Star outfits aren't all that practical for testing things, so we came in our new school uniforms today. Oh, hey Ari, you think Brenton could help us out with our ongoing stitch? I think that's what the word was. Hey, that's right! Great idea, Giacomo. Alright, what's up? How can I help? We've got a little proposition for you. Proposal. How'd you like to be a tutor? Jeez, one step at a time. Maybe we should start by explaining what's going on. Oh, whoops, right you are, Ari. So, okay, basically the other Teen Star bosses are having a rough time of it. You remember Melly, Ordy, and Atticus, right? Those three, yep. They've been taking makeup tests like us, but they sure ain't passing them. They might actually have to repeat the year, which would suck after all the effort they put in to come back to school. Before you ask, me and Ari already have tried tutoring them ourselves. But it didn't go well, at all. Nope, you know, I seriously didn't think those three would have such a hard time. I mean, for me, it feels like all you need to do is pass tests, is to learn the formulas and memorize stuff. Guess I can't wrap my head around what it is that they can't wrap their heads around. And I'm only good teaching people if it's to do with sports or exercise. We heard from Penny that your grades are pretty decent. Well, I'm out and about most of the time, so that pretty much checks out. I bet even Ortega and the others would perk their ears up if you dropped by to teach them. I've been around. We're gonna use that line again. I've been around. I know a lot of Pokemon stuff. Except apparently how Venonat are able to sense their surroundings. Apparently, I don't know that, but I know a lot of other things. Which loops us right back to my opening refrain. Think you can help tour for us? I can give it a shot. Thanks so much, Brenton. You really are the best. Whoops, almost forgot. We gotta keep this under wraps, okay? No telling Penny. She might be eavesdropping anyways. We've stressed her out enough for one lifetime. There's no way we can bar her with this. This will be our little secret, okay? Until it blows up in our faces. We'll be right here, so come let us know when you're ready to start. Wait, what? Oh no, that's a whole separate thing. We'll do that later, honestly. Even though it took me forever to find them. But we'll do that later. I have a feeling it might be an actual another Pokemon quiz. See, you show these icons, and they look nothing like those icons. But you know what? I appreciate that they changed the models at all. It shows some sort of commitment. I guess we're going to go talk to Nimona again. Maybe she'll actually battle us. Who knows? Like, we'll actually go into a battle. Better stock up real good on Pokeballs while I'm here. Brenton! Oh my gosh, listen to this! Remember that guy from the cafeteria? I ran into him again in the entrance hall, so I asked him to bow, but he said no! He was like, what's the point? You're a champion, and a bow is. You'd wreck me. I don't get what he meant. I mean, you can have fun bowing even if you lose, right? I mean, I'll be honest. If you keep losing over and over and over again, it becomes less fun, GARCHOMP. Nimona, sorry. Winning can be nice, but... yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, I guess so. Obviously, I'd rather win than lose. But I just think it's better to go into things with a losing can be fun too attitude. But how many times can someone get knocked down before they just don't want to get up? Man, Pokemon battles can get so complicated sometimes. Oh, and I wish he hadn't called me a whiz. I work hard at this stuff. It's not like it was all just coming naturally to me. Like throwing Pokeballs obviously doesn't come naturally to me, for one thing. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. But I'm pretty sure I already said that in another video, but I'm just gonna say it again because I'm running out of material. But I think I need a mental reset. I'm gonna go find someone to battle. I'm right here. See you soon, Brenton. Not you, apparently. Okay. I guess I'll go tutoring junk. That's what I need to do, right? Let's see. Do we keep chasing Penny down? You know what? We're gonna chase Penny down. So I feel like this tutoring thing is gonna become a whole nother situation entirely. Sorry, I'm not stalking. There you are, Brenton. I had a feeling you'd turn up even if I hung out here for a while. Said that wrong, but... and lo and behold, I was right. Well, now that I've found you, we should swing by your room and have a chat. Alright, I haven't decorated for Christmas or anything. That includes this whole apartment! But whatever. Christmas is almost over anyways. Ta-ta-ta! Welcome to the Zone of Nimona! Oh, her apartment. It is very you. Aw, thanks. Wait a sec. I know you've been to your room. We've been to your room before. But have I never had you over here? Wild. Anyways, listen, Brenton, you know how I really like Pokemon battles? Like, really, really like them? Yeah, I caught on a few dozen times. I have noticed. Cool, and yeah, you know how when you really like something, you dive in deep? Oh, yeah, I know that too. That's what I did with Pokemon battles, and I just kind of became a champion. But then I found out that's pretty special, that normally it's not so simple for most people. People would tell me to let's try that one more time. People would tell me to my face that I'd only managed it because I have some innate gift, or because I was raised differently or whatever. And suddenly I started to feel like there was this invisible wall between me and everyone else. So I started going easy when I bowed my friends. I just wanted everyone to have fun. Oh, but don't worry. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going 100% all out, which might be the problem right now. We kinda need to even it out, I feel. Especially since I'm lucky enough to have an opponent around who can beat me even when I'm in full hardcore mode. So just promise me one thing, okay, Brenton? Promise you'll always stay my equal. You and me, true rivals. That's what friends are for. You're the best, Brenton. Thank you. Oof, that got pretty personal. A little bit embarrassed over here. Huh? Anyway, since we're equals, I gotta start having you over as much as we hang out in your room. Feel free to burst on into the Zona Nemona whenever you want. And get ready for the Academy Ace Tournament, cause I'm gonna stomp you this time. Well, I'm always rotating Pokemon, so you might have a chance. So that's everyone's dorm rooms, I believe. But the Penny arc ain't done. At least when it comes to Team Star. Double check. Yep, now we can go to Nemona's room. Alright, let's get our study on. I went through a whole giant episode / stream of doing school assignments, classes. So, how hard can this be? Let's find out. You all set to tour the other Teen Star bosses up to... Wait, nope. I want to save just in case. Don't sweat. We're not going anywhere. Come back whenever you're ready. I'm saving just in case this goes wrong. Also, here are my Pokemon. I have a random Applin for absolutely no reason at all. Totally doesn't have to do with that Pokemon that I fought against, Kiki, whatever his name was. Kieran. But, if I go all the way to the boxes... Yeah, I think maybe I am gonna try to get a Hydra Apple. Tried to get a shiny, but obviously that didn't work. Okay, let's tutor away! Music to my ears. Let's go lay down the killer study sesh. Where are we going? A classroom? Hey, I was right. Sup, gang? Studying hard, I hope? Well, we were before you and your big mouth showed up. Here to check that we're not slacking off, are you? Pretty much. Your eyes start glazing over the second I'm out the door. Tell me I'm wrong. Ah, Lady Airy clad in her academy uniform. I feel mine eyes sharpen and my mind focus each time this vision returns to greet me. If only that focus were helpful for your studies, Atticus. Sorry I keep distracting you. Oh ho, what's this? My ninja sense detect that the presence of another behind thee, Lady Airy. Come, step forward, knave, that we might see thy face. It's me, Brenton, you know, friend. You? What the? No, why is this happening? Ah, I should have summarized as much. The strength of thy spirit precedes thee as ever, good fellow. Still using those words, huh? Never mind that! Kirmako, explain! What's Brenton doing here? I might have the wrong voice for him, but... Hey now, be nice. Brinton. Wait, no, Professor Brinton is gonna be your tutor. The fact that I screwed up that word says volumes about how this is gonna go. Oh, glad tidings! I am truly grateful to hear that. He's gonna be what? Since when? You can't just go stomping around to sign stuff like this without asking anyone, Kid Mako! And you! We don't need a tutor! Do us a favor and toddle on home, would you? Hey, Ordy? Brinton kindly agreed to come here and help us out. So talking to him with that kind of attitude is unacceptable, right? Yeah, no, totally. Sorry, Eri. Sorry, who? I meant to say was, sorry, Brinton. Also, I think I got her voice wrong because of that one episode of Paldean Winds, but I'm just gonna keep going with it. Ah, Lady Eri is in a menacing mood. What a vision of unusual rarity. Hey, don't worry about Ortega. He just doesn't want to see you... He just doesn't want you to see him floundering. Hey guys, we seem to have lost Melee. Where'd she go? Lady Melee declared her wish to stretch her legs minutes before your arrival. She departed very suddenly and has not returned since. Well, we all know Melee. She just wandered off because she doesn't feel like studying. I hate to say it, but I guess that's probably true. Sorry about this, Brinton, but would you go find Melee for us? Maybe don't say Melee like you're back in Alola. She'll be somewhere in the academy for sure, that's descriptive. We'll stay on standby here and get everything prepped for a killer study sesh. Sorry to keep relying on you like this. I hope you find Melee without much trouble. I hope so too. Is she in the home ec room? Of course not. She's in the schoolyard! Yes! This will be way easier, even if she is wearing her outfit. Excuse me, her school uniform. It's probably straight in the middle. No? Well, I tried. Melee, where are you? I'm not gonna spend as much time as I did last time trying to find her, promise. Even though I may have already passed her, I don't know. Where is she? Oh, there she is. That red hair stood out super hard. Huh? Oh, hey, Brinton. Melee? Is that you? Couldn't tell by the red hair. Seriously, you have eyes, don't you? Obviously it's Melee you're talking to. Alright, I guess I'm not decked out in my usual gear today. Eri made a big fuss about wearing our uniforms for the study group thing. So yeah, it's not like I had much of a choice. But what are you doing here anyway? I am looking for you. No, we're not going to talk about raiding a base. That can be taken out of context. Wow, what's the occasion? You itching for another showdown or something? Afraid not. Oh, okay. You came up here to bring me back to the classroom, huh? Guess time got away from me while I was admiring the veggies. Might as well get going then. Can we talk about it on the way? No? Okay. a stay sash! Which may or may not require me to actually do anything. Sup, amigos? Melee, welcome back. And Brenton, thanks so much for finding her. So, were you just lazing around all this time? You know, here and there. Lady Mela, is something amiss? Nah, we're all good, right? The Dream Study team's all here, that's what counts. Time's a-wasting, so I say let's hit the books. Take it away, Professor Brenton. These three are counting on ya. Now I'll save. No, I won't. It won't allow me to go into the menu. I hate that. Let's start off with you. You seem the most competent. What I know is that I know not. I have fathomed the depth of mine own ignorance. Ah, noble sensei. Sensei. Noble sensei, comest thou to proffer me a helping hand? I shall receive it. My deepest thanks. Mathematics is the scourge of my existence, true. In particular, arithmetic. Nope, can't pronounce that. 'Tis an unsolvable mystery. But since my true calling lies in garment design, I feel I need not concern myself with numbers. They have naught to do with fashion, after all. No, you need numbers. Skills in mathematics will still be of service to me, you say? I do not quite follow. I think I know what Brenton is getting at. It's like with Teen Star outfits, remember? We ended up spending a lot of money on them. As indeed we should. One must not shy from expense when creating objects of great quality. But we had reams of fabric left over at the outfits we made. Don't you think we could have saved more money there? I cannot deny it. 'Tis a fair point. Now that I think about it, the garment's dimensions and the cost of materials demand calculation. Sorry. And if selling one's creations, profits margins too come into play, I will remind you guys that I graduated high school. A designer who pays heed to such figures and sums would surely prove the superior artisan. 'Twas seen my thinking was naive. I had turned mine eyes from the inconvenient truth. That decides it. My heart is changed, and my mind made up. From now on, I will devote myself to study of mathematics. Hey-ya! Sorry I kind of butted in on your tutoring just now, Brenton. I'm glad it all worked out, though. Thanks to you, Atticus seems really inspired to study. Her voice is just gonna go higher. He's the type that gets totally absorbed once he's fired up, so I'm sure he'll be just fine. That's one down. I would talk to her, but I feel like maybe I should leave her last. So we'll take on the most challenging one. Gah! Who am I supposed to know this? I don't get it! So, how's it going? Don't think I didn't see you and your smug face hovering there. You've got some nerve. You realize I'm a second-year student, right? I'm an entire year above you! Aries says he needs to let you help. Needs to... Yeah. What? I guess we'll keep that blunder in. Aries says we need to let you help, so fine. I guess I did read that right. You could try to tutor me or whatever. But I'll be shocked if you can get that literature stuff to sink in. I mean, how am I supposed to know how some made-up characters in a story are feeling? See, the protagonist in this book is the mom in the Mousehold's family. Her name's Mama Mousehold. This should be good. We're supposed to analyze why she calls Papa Mousehole terrible in this passage. Alright, Mama Mousehole's eyes glittered with tears. It was clear from the letter Papa Mousehole had left she would never get to see him again. Toying with my feelings right to the end. You really are a terrible thing. Let's see. I mean, we don't really have enough subtext. Let's see. We can't know what's in her heart. I'm gonna go with that one. I thought about the second one, but I'm going with the third. Huh? Didn't expect such an astute answer from the likes of you. It's so true that we just don't know what's going on in other people's heads. That's gotta be it. Let's keep reading. Maybe we can learn more. Okay, hold up. There's no way the correct answer is something as lazy as... Oopsie. Hold up. There's no way the correct answer is something lazy as that. I just feel like you should rethink this one. Hey, Kiyomako's calling you out. Are you sure you really know your stuff? I'm starting to think you're as bad as I am at understanding people's feelings. You know what? I've seen all I need to see. I'd be better off standing by myself, so feel free to tow on home, Professor. Can we try that again? Moving on to the next one. The Tale of Three Spite-Ups. Another sob story! Where are we starting that? Look. The thing is that we should have looked forward or looked backwards to try to see the context. Otherwise, yes, I would have said that she does love him. But that could also be wrong. Look, we don't know what the letter says. That's the problem. If we could read what the letter says, then I would be able to figure out better if it's out of malice or sorrow. I mean, it's Mousehole, so you would think that she would be lovesick. Unfortunately, this means we're gonna have to go... Oh, shoot, right. Community question! Have you ever had to reset your game because you knew you did something so terribly wrong that you couldn't possibly decide to go forward unless you corrected that mistake? Sometimes taking away hours of your save progress because you didn't save when you should have, so you had to do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's the community question. I didn't flesh it out, but what else am I supposed to say or do while we're going through the same dialogue that we already did? I didn't realize that talking to Melee would get me stuck in a position where I wouldn't be able to save once I was in the classroom. Live, guys! This is live! No, I'm not gonna scream what she said again. Just gonna try to get through this as quickly as I can, which is not quick enough. At least I know now to go to the left of the field instead of the right. It will be a lot faster to reach Fire Girl that way. No, I totally didn't forget her name already. Okay, we are going back to the schoolyard. Talk to Hala. I mean Melee. That was a joke. That was a really bad joke. Oh, good. Sunset. Alright, we're gonna save right in front of her, just in case I have to do this again. Also, I'm just gonna do this just for the sake of doing it. Here is Melon, my shiny picky peck that I did a whole stream about trying to get. Cause shiny hunting's not easy. I keep saying it's not that hard sometimes, but I'm wrong, so. Come on. I don't have all day. Part 1 means I have to take a break. Just so I can get shopping done. I have no food in my apartment because I've been spending most of the money on Christmas gifts. And I'm starving here. I might be exaggerating just a teeny tiny bit, but still. Alright! Round 2 with Team Star. We'll get the easy one out of the way as quickly as I can. This dialogue. Alright, here we go. So yes, you do need numbers. I'm gonna try not to spam the A button yet. I should probably have the text go faster. Alright. That was the simple one. Can't save after this, so... one or two choices. Which one do I go with? Is Mama Mousehold more angry or sad? Again, no context to the letter at all. This is a kids game, so do I really want to second guess myself here? Don Household analyzed table in passage. It does say toying with my feelings. So, I'm gonna go with the first choice, because I guess I didn't read the toying with my feelings part, so here we go! Huh? Maybe I'm not half bad to tutoring after all. The answer was staring me right in the face. Why did I even bother overthinking this? Why would you ask you to analyze if this answer's written right there? I just feel like that's not the right call. Chemical's calling you out again. If he says the same thing a third time, I'm just gonna throw my hands up in the air and give up. Alright, third or bust. Third or bust. Jeez Louise in the morning. There might be a rainbow on OBS, but it is still smogged with dirt. Unpolished gem, that's what I am, an unpolished gem. Alright, let's try this again. It might be a thing where it's like every single answer is the right answer. It just depends on which dialogue you want to have, whether or not it's funny or not. But this is the last time, the very last time I'm resetting. This will prove just how much of a tutor I have to be. How accurate I have to be with my answers. Granted, I will hold the L for not thinking over the fact that Mama Mousehold said that the husband was toying with her emotions. Because usually that's a bad thing. But you know what? Because consistency be darned, we are going with the middle answer. Enjoyed that chalkboard that's digitalized being black for a second. Really enjoyed that. I'm not gonna change the answer for him, because I absolutely feel confident about that. There was still an interruption made by Aries, so... But I know that answer's correct, for sure. So there's a lot of places where numbers are important. Just getting measurements for the outfit, for trying to sew up the outfit, takes mathematics. Alright. Once more with Mama Mousehold. So here we go. I don't know if I should read the stupid literature again out loud to you guys. But we are going to go with the second option. Huh? So she calls him terrible, but she actually loves him? Why doesn't she just say that then? There's no way that's the right answer. I knew it! But I had to pick the wrong answer twice. Should have just gone with my heart. You sure about that, my man? I'd have thought you of all people would relate. What's that supposed to mean? Only that you do exactly the same thing with Brenton. You're always snapping at him and being difficult, but you actually respect him a ton, don't ya? What? You must be joking! There's no universe in which I respect this oof, even a little. That's an oof. Nah, no way, nope! Fine, okay. I guess people are tempted to say that the opposite of what they mean sometimes. This question makes more sense to me now, but just a tiny bit. Thanks for not being entirely useless. You're welcome, just had to reset my game 3 times. And now you, Milla. How's this gonna go? Man, this is hard. Huh? What are you looking at, Brenton? Oh yeah, you're a tutor now, aren't ya? Alright then, I was just doing some practice questions. Here, let me know if you think this one's true or false. You can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourself, or trading with other trainers. Nope, that is false, because you can also get starter Pokemon from the professors. That's usually how a Pokemon trainer starts out. Please be right. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Can't go forgetting about Pokemon hatched from eggs, that too. Okay, next one. This is the serious one. What is the name of the gemstone that glows over a Pokemon's head when it terrestrializes? Oh, come on, you should know that one, right? I should know that one, right? Pretty sure it's a Terra Jewel. You know, treasures. Yeah, that sounds about right. Guess it makes sense you know all about this. seeing as you have your own Terra Orb. Either way, terrestrializing is pretty awesome, don't you think? Heck yeah. Only outstanding students get to have a Terra Orb all for themselves, though. Okay, next one. This has zilch to do with tests, but I want to ask you something. This is the personality quiz. I don't know how to put it, though. It's a tricky one. You gotta promise not to laugh, okay? So, how important do you think dreams are? No. Future goals? Exactly. I'm talking about the future. What we want to be when we're older. That kind of stuff. I've got no idea about all that right now. Meanwhile, most of Teen Stars seems like they've got it figured out. They've got proper dreams. Even the veggies in the schoolyard are doing their best to grow, you know? I wish I had their kind of direction. I mean, what will happen if I never figure it out? What if I never find a dream to chase? Honestly, I get scared just thinking about it. I mean, the first one is supportive, but this one's more direct. I'm gonna go direct. You have your art, don't you? Huh? How'd you know I joined the art club? Well, whatever. That's just a hobby anyway, so yeah, I was spying with Penny. My bad. Not like I'm going to do art to earn a living. Wait, now that I think about it, Mr. Dragonbrows does art for his job. He always looks like he's having a great time at school. It's like he's not working at all. If I could do something like that, if I could paint for a living, that'd be crazy fun. Nailed it. Yes, the other one was too obscure. It's like, oh, well, one day you might find your dream. I don't know what it could be, but it's like, let's steer her in a direction that she's already interested in. That was the right call. I actually didn't fool up this time. Do you know? Yeah? Okay, let's try that one more time. Do you think that could be it? Is it really okay to call that my dream? For sure. You're right. That's gotta be it. That's my dream. And if it's not, you can always look for another one. Just trying to be supportive. Man, I feel like a whole new person. Thanks, Brenton. She has lightened up a bit. You continue to tutor Team Star for a while and will not have to reset the game again. Thank Arceus! Alright, gang. I'd say it's about time we cue the outro and wrap up today's study sesh. Yes, great effort all around. Does everyone feel like they've made progress today? Totally! I sped through my practice questions like a champ! I guess Brenton wasn't the world's worst tutor after resetting timelines. Well, I learned that even arithmetic can be enthralling when engaged with in earnest. Thanks to our esteemed tutor, I feel enlivened as a Reveroom drenched in poison. I feel like someone's used the fog on me, man! I'm seeing everything so clearly! The knowledge is just pouring itself into my brain! Oh, that's brilliant, everyone! Well done! It seems like this was our best session yet. It must have been thanks to your expert tutoring. Tutorializing. Whatever wrong word I was gonna say, it's because of that. Brenton, it really was kind of you to help us out. We prepared a little thank you gift from all of us, so here you go. Woo, yay, golden bottle cap. Now I have 2. I need more. But you also obtained the modified Uniform A, Uniform B, and Team Star sunglasses, Team Star gloves, Team Star heels, Team Star helmet, and Team Star case. Now I'm part of Team Star, boy! And let's do Team Star's pose together. Here, I'll teach you how to do it. Perfect. The Hustler V-Star! I did it wrong, but most of you could see it off screen, so. What, guys? What are you all doing here? Penny? He's busted. I was just walking down the hall and saw you all in here. But that's fine. No one asked me to join, so I should leave, shouldn't I? Sorry about that. See you later. Lady Penny, wait! It's not what you think, Penny. Hear us out! So what happened was... Phew. I thought you'd all decide not to talk to me anymore. We would never! That's what it must have looked like though, huh? Sorry we made you worry. We just didn't want to drag you into another one of our messes. Our bad, Penny. Well, apology not accepted. Wait, for real? Why did you guys get to decide that I'd just be weighed down by your problems? I'm your friend, right? So you should come bother me more. Lean on me. That's what would actually make me happy. Oh, Lady Penny. And if things get really bad, I could just hack into the school system and fix your grades. No. What? That's a terrible idea. Yeah, isn't that taking a bit too far? Sorry, that was a joke. I was trying to line things up in here, but I guess that was pretty out of character. Glad to hear it. If you were serious, I would have had to pummel some sense into ya. But about before, I'm actually a pretty good tutor, you know? So feel free to ask me for help with studying and stuff anytime. Lady Penny, we'd be honored by thy generosity. Does that mean we gotta get lectured by Brenton and Penny now? Well, I guess things could be worse. There are worse things. Careful, my man. That was dangerously close to a straight-up compliment. You could just come right out and say you like the idea. We all know you're thinking it. Indeed, I need not even use my ninja senses, so childishly apparent are thy true feelings. What? As if you know what's in my head? You guys haven't got the first clue about me. Try getting to know me better before spouting nonsense, huh? You're all the worst! Hey guys, I think we broke Ortega. I did it! It took 3 resets, but I did it! Oh, that was unceremoniously quick. Oh yeah, because I reset the game and I wasn't at the front of the party, so we'll save again. Just cuz. Also, yay Pop! I don't know if we're gonna see the Rockruff, probably at the very end, but yay Pop! Woo! Okay, that was... that was something. Are we done? Are we done with everything? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Except for this one thing that I had to do all by myself because no one would help me out. I got a sweet Herba Mystica to give. Master Brenton, have you anything to report about the sweet Herba Mystica? Yep, bye-bye, Herba Mystica. Hopefully I'll get more of you eventually. You hand over the shaker of sweet Herba Mystica. So this is sweet Herba Mystica. I must create something with it right away. Gotta listen to the sandwich music again. Woo! It's so very, very apparent that we could have done something about that last text bubble showing up a split second before he changed the text bubble. Game Freak. Why? Game Freak, why? Do better on your next games, Game Freak, please! Sweet! This is so sweet! My, what abronopsical sweetness or something like that. It's astounding, it's strong, it's like a sweeter honey, a much sweeter honey! Yes, as if honey sweetness was multiplied by 100! Hey, Mr. Saguro, what you eating? Ugh! It smells super sweet, and you look so happy eating it. No, you see, there is a reason for this. You don't look like someone who likes sweets, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool? I spent my entire life trying to maintain the image that others have of me. But now I see that it is possible to reconcile the difference between my outward appearance and my inner love of sweets. Well then, Master Brenton, here is a reward for your efforts as promised. The Slowpoke Cup? That's what I get for my effort? That's what I get for giving you one of the rarest herbs in this game? Like, this is one of the hardest items to get next to ability patches and golden bottle caps. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to... Oh, okay. It's a picnic thing, but still. This is dumb. No! I don't care. This was not worth giving out an Herba Mystica. I could have used this to get a shiny Pokemon. Dang it! I'm sure it's funny for everyone watching, maybe, or some people watching, but dang it! Thanks to you, I was able to have the most delectably sweet experience. Moreover, I even feel that my narrow-minded views have broadened ever so slightly. Please accept my heartiest of thanks. Heartiest of thanks. You formed a close bond with Mr. Saguro, the last person. The very last person. Which means I'm done? I'm done? There's no more exclamation marks on the screen? I could just go to Nemona's dorm room for absolutely no reason? I don't know if she'll be there. I could talk to her. She's right there. Making my Pokemon some food. You know, I think a tablespoon means different amounts to different people. I'm done. I'm done. I'll chat with everyone just to get flavor text, but I'm done. For right now, Naranja Academy has been completed. Marblestiff is still doing great, thanks to all the hard work you and me put in, of course. Nice bark as I'm leaving. Gosh dang it, Penny. I don't even know where you are. Okay. Oh, there it goes. A lot of Pokemon fur clinging to the bed. You know, if this is how she likes living, who am I to criticize? It's her dorm room, as long as she doesn't have some inspection coming up, I'm sure she'll be fine. I'm not sure if I'll be fine, but she'll be fine. They'll all be fine. I'll be the one that's never fine. Oh, this is stupid. I think there's only one other way to end this off. Yay, Pop! Except no. We're not ending it like that. You read the title, didn't you? If not, let me clue you in. We're going back into the great crater of Paldea. Deep, deep, deep into the crater. And you know what else? Even though I'm not 100% sure if this is going to lead to anything, I am going to bring out Terrapagos. Because of course I should. That was a spoiler. Ignore that, ignore that, ignore that. You won't, but try to ignore that. Let's see. Terrapagos is here. We have another Mew. Okay, let me explain this. I'm sure I talked about it during my last stream, but this is my original Mew. The very first Mew I ever got in any Pokemon game. And now it's through My Pokemon Guest Ranch. In case you don't know, if you drop off, if you have 1,000 Pokemon in that app, you can no longer access on the Nintendo Wii. You just have to trade a Pokemon egg, and thus you get a Mew. A legit Mew from a spin-off Pokemon box thing. But this Mew I had ended up receiving as the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet mythical code of the day thing. So this is the Mew I want to keep on this game. When Generation 10 comes out, I'm going to bring this Mew with me and continue to add ribbons. But this Mew is going to stay permanently on my Pokemon Scarlet game. May sometimes be transported to Violet. But she is going to have the Stellar type. So she is going to have access to every single move at its full power. I can just keep farming for materials, keep getting TMs, and when I need to, I will switch out the moves Mew can use. Which is probably going to be redundant because most leagues, most Pokemon events do not let you use mythicals. But I am getting distracted right now, so let's do this. Like I said, we need Terrapagos. Also, this is a shiny Shinx that I got from somewhere. I know I caught it, I just don't remember exactly. Oh no, Brandon caught it. You remember Brandon, right? Brandon? From Legends Arceus? Yeah, that Brandon. Alright, good stuff. Look, I know I'm procrastinating about this, but I need to be prepared. I need to make sure that I'm ready for anything. And I don't think having a level 100 Picky Peck is going to do that, nor having a level 71 Growlithe. Level 1 Applin is worse, but Applin could just stay there just so I can get some leveling up done. So let's see. We didn't really get to see much of Emily. I do have this shiny Glimmer. I don't know if I need to bring the Glimmer with me or not. And then there's Naturelza, who hasn't shown up in quite a while, but I don't think that would be the best of choices. What about Daint? We can always just use Daint again, right? Where did the Charizard go? I don't remember where the Charizard went. What Ogerpon, for that matter? Oh my gosh. How unorganized can it be? Okay, there's Ogerpon. You know what? We'll just bring Ogerpon. And we'll have Emily up front. Although I could have Terapagos there. Applin will just stay over here. If not LeBabe, then whom? I guess Wisp. Let's have my Hisuian Typhlosion, also from Legends Arceus, join. Now I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible, because surprisingly I've already gone over an hour, but that was partially because I spent so long trying to find two people who weren't in their same garb, and then resetting the game 2 to 3 times because I screwed up on a question I should have gotten right the first time. You know, other than that. Let's go down to the crater of Paldea and go deeper than that. Because I discovered something with help from Coda, but we'll get into that in just a moment. I discovered something that is going to be very, very important. Now, I had quote-unquote joked about things being spoiled to me. Coda saying that it's not what I think it is, but we'll just have to see. But we will cover that in just a moment. By the way, now that the DLC is out, now that I've activated this, there is no way to go to the pretty crystal room with the time machine, so at least I got to enjoy that one more time before actually starting up the Indigo disc. Now we are going to look at this for a second and then move on, because I am not ready to do that quite yet. Come along, Emily! Alright, so serious mode now. I knew there was something else I could do here. I didn't know exactly what it would be, but I knew there was something else that I would be able to do in this location. Partially because there was a path being blocked off. Now, the first thought, and we'll just kind of get right into it right now so we can speed things along. The first thought was, in order to get this path to activate, I would need to have Terapagos in my party, be able to interact with the Pokemon, and maybe something would, but of course not. Of course that's not the case. So we're gonna just switch off Pokemon every once in a while just for the fun of it. So me and Coda got together so I could trade some Pokemon with him and get some evolutions that I was missing out on. And he had mentioned the Garchomp, and I said, okay, don't... I already said too much, but don't mention anything about the Garchomp. The Garchomp is important in some way. Maybe a way that I don't quite understand. Wisp, please don't do that. He had said that he had to look this up. And he had claimed, without spoiling, that it has to do with the walls. That there's something with the walls that I had to find. Now, me being me, thought that it had to do with some kind of switch or some hidden thing, but After coming back from a very unsuccessful hunt all the way down there, and also finding a bunch of Terra shards that I missed, I then noticed this hole, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. So, with that said, it's time for one more treasure deep in the crater of Paldea. Oh, please stop doing that. Oh gosh. I mean, I can fly, I get that, but this area is pretty cramped, so I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Also, there was a TM here. I already grabbed it. Sorry. There it is. There's the Garchomp. Right there. Looks pretty normal to me right now. I know I saw in the YouTube thumbnails. So, if this does anything at all, it will get rid of that last crystal barrier, and I'll be able to go in there and claim whatever is behind there. So, is Mew really the best choice here? I mean, I can beat Garchomp with Mew, but I'm gonna be honest. I kinda wanna go back to that whole Daint thing. Let me show you something else that I haven't quite shown yet. I got Palkia and Dialga. And that was only because Galaxy Whis basically stole my entire evening. Wrong Pokemon. Just so he could get his own. We all got our own Palkia and Dialga. But it was a waste of an evening. That said, I had to, and I just found them, I had to make some changes. So, I'm going to take a fun little risk here and put away my OP Legendary. Mythical, sorry. My OP Mythical, if you don't count Ogerpon and Terapagos, but... Come on! Go, Daint! Yay! It's a Terrestrial Garchomp! By the way, can we talk about what is on top of its head? I didn't even realize that till after I got done streaming, but Terapagos' form shows up in every single stellar type terrestrialization. So that's just kind of cool to me. Daint! Terrestrialize into a dragon typing! Because yes, I had to take some Pokemon, including my Charizard, and change their Terra type. So gosh darn it, I'm showing it off! Re-rise, Daint! You look so good with that on! I always knew the Dragon-type terrestrialization looked like a shiny Charizard. So now it's Zard on Zard. I shouldn't have said that. Still can't catch it. Pain. Alright. So is that it? That's it. My Applin is now level 22. Hold on. You heard a sound from somewhere. Could have been a crystal disappearing? Of course it could. Boy, this is gonna be anticlimactic in some cases. But in other cases, not so much. Because how many people were able to figure this out their first try? I mean, maybe there were some people, but I wasn't one of them. Of course not. Ooh, that was clean. You know what? This is fine too, because I had Terapagos with me, and I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but I can't ride Koraidon. I can't access my camera. But I can still have my Pokemon come out. Oh my gosh, you actually interacted with me. So, Terapagos. Welcome back to your resting place. That came out way, way wrong. Sorry. Ah, the memories we shared, huh? Good times. Sorry. Force a habit. Stop whistling, just run. I pressed down like I was gonna do it in Legends Arceus, but that's a different button combination compared to this game, so obviously that didn't work. Oh, for the love of Pete. There, now I can ride Brynwind. Now let's get out here. Yes, there's the crystal tree, but I've already investigated that, and that didn't really lead to anything right now. Maybe later there could be something? I'm just trying to take care of what I do know I can do. What I did know is I could beat that Garchomp, which I'm just going to say it out loud, did not look golden to me. Oh. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Seems like a bad idea, honestly. You know, Kiki couldn't exactly control that event. Who's to say I can't get my own Master Ball broken? That was a shock to the system. Also, I think I went too far. Alright. The crystal is gone. I did look between the cracks and I saw red plumes of light. Which at first I didn't realize what that was. I thought it was some security system. But then it was like, wait! They're items! There are items in here! Look at them all! Oh my goodness! This is worth a picture. So I'm never gonna see this ever again. We can try that again. Love the wild Carbink. Oops. Let's see. I kind of like him being right there, honestly, so. Choose music, roll stick. Yeah, I like the roller stick. Oops. I want to change the saturation there. I think that's a little too... I like the Master Ball. I'm sure people will criticize me just for using a Master Ball on a Pokemon that obviously is scripted to be caught, but... You know, since Kiki did it, I don't want to be left out in the dust. I wish there was a type of Pokeball that would work best for terrestrialized Pokemon, because if I could see like a rainbow Pokeball, that would be incredible. Anyways. Done. Let's grab everything in the cave now. Every single thing. Terra Blast, of course. You got Dragon Shards, Flying Shards, Psychic Shards. They're all shards, of course they are. Rock Shards, Bug Shards. There's more for certain things. Ghost Shards, a Revive apparently. Dark Shards. Ooh, there's another TM. Meteor Beam. Nice. Grass Shards. A Premier Ball. Just saying there, Premier Ball. Electric Shards. Water Shards. Fighting Shards. Other Shards. Fire Shards. Normal Shards. Steel Shards. Dragon Shards. Some of these I might have repeated. Ice Shards. Poison Shards. Fairy Shards. Ground Shards. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else in this cave. Whatever that golden Garchomp thing was. Sorry if it's an actual spoiler, by the way. It's not here. I'm gonna beat that Carpink now. By terrestrializing the turtle! Nothing can go wrong from this! Nothing! There it is! It took a moment to load because it's that crazy. Ooh, I didn't notice the tail is also rainbow. You guys need to... No! Stupid sturdy Carbon, you know what? F this! F this! I'm using that Premier Ball right now. Please stay in there, please. Yes! Alright, this Carpink's special. I would have loved to find a shiny one here, but that's for another day. Good job, we did it. We freaking did it. I'm gonna replace Apple for right now. This was great, but we're still not done. No, I'm serious. We're still not done. We're almost done. We're like 98% there. But there is one more thing I purposely waited on showing and doing. I don't know if this is going to add to anything later on. But for right now... we're gonna go all the way back to the entrance. That was... okay. At least we landed. At least we landed on the ground. So we're going all the way back to the entrance. Not just to leave, but to experience possibly the last lure that this place has. There's a bunch of documents scattered around. Will you try reading one? I'll try reading them all. The treasure and the stellar pterotype. A massive cavern exists beneath Area Zero, and there slumbers Terapagos, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Its body has become crystal, protecting it from hostile outsiders. It appears that rousing it will take some time. In this cavern, I've witnessed the terrestrial phenomenon occurring in a way I've never seen above ground. Terrestrialization that appears to hold the power of every known type. I have dubbed this pterotype the stellar type for now. Could Terapagos' influence be at play? The Area Zero Underdepths. I am calling the area found below Area Zero the Area Zero Underdepths. From the composition of the rock, I would date the cavern's formation to 2 million years ago. That's a long time. There are indications that many objects, or creatures perhaps, filled the space prior to the current cavern's formation. The depths bottom out to approximately 3,300 feet beneath the surface. That's 3,300 if you want me to read it that way. There are indications of numerous past cave-ins, likely resulting from tectonic activity and erosion caused by rainwater or groundwater, but it appears that the ground has remained stable since the last major cave-in. But this place could still be dangerous, like an inactive volcano. Good to know! But now, all that's left is a journal entry. That's all it says. And no, I have not read this, so... Remember, let me remind you guys that supposedly the guy came back from this, not remembering this place at all. Heath, the original writer of the Scarlet and Violet book, Heath, found this place, and then did not remember of it. So, let's see if that checks out. So, finally, finishing this first stream off, as is now 10:19 and I'm running way out of time, we will finish with a journal entry. While investigating the hidden treasure, I found myself suddenly transported to a great height, near a lake that smelled of sulfur. He's talking about in Kitakami, isn't he? Based on temperature and humidity, I believe it to have been the eastern lands I've read about before. Yeah, this is Kitakami. And there, a child gave me a white volume. A white volume? A child? What child? I don't remember a child. Well, we might just be diving deeper into something else. I don't know. I will say this much, the beginning of the next stream, it's gonna be powerful. I don't know any more context than that, but it's gonna be powerful. Till then, this has been Wii2Play. I got nothing left to say, so I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there. I will catch you later.